What's up, Pokeaim Plus? You got Pokeaim MD here, and today we're using a team by Tenku that finished in champion rank last season. It features 3 Megas of Mega Banette, Mega Greninja, and Mega Swampert. I'm very excited about this because I personally love Mega Banette. I think the option to basically go 1-for-1 is so cool in singles, and obviously we're playing 3v3 singles in this case. But a few things about the EVs. The 8 HP on Greninja mean you live a Dark Pulse from our Chaladon, or excuse me, Dragon Pulse, so that way you can actually 1v1 it with your own Dark Pulse. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited to see like what modes we end up coming up with in this, and if you guys do enjoy, feel free to leave a like, feel free to sub the channel. Thank you again for 30,000 subscribers. Pretty crazy that we hit it there, and feel free to check out my main channel too. So let's try it out. Also down below, we will have all the appropriate credits, so if you guys would like to use the team and everything besides the EVs and IVs and stuff, we have the write-up by Tenku themselves. Looking at this, there's a world where our Chaladon can kind of just win endgame, but that's not fun. That's absolutely not fun. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Banette mode. I mean, that is fun. Don't get me wrong. If I do Banette mode, I have to bring our Chaladon. It's tough. But basically, the idea is sacrificing Banette to go for 1-for-1. In this game, in my opinion, I do think that Charizard is really good into us. So that is something they could bring. But if Banette actually ends up surviving a Weather Ball or something like that, we can obviously go for Destiny Bond. And then we can win the game with our Chaladon, I think, if that Pokemon's gone. I'm hoping they lead off a Garchomp and I just get off a strong Poltergeist and I can Encore them and I can throw Poltergeist off. That's all I want to do. They end up leading off a Raichu. Maybe it's Mega Raichu. I'm going to assume that Banette is strong enough to live 1 Zap Cannon. Yeah, it's Raichu Y. Who would have thought? Oh, yeah. I have HP and Spadev. Those random numbers are not random. They're there for a reason. So, provided I land my Poltergeist turn 1, which I will if I connect, because they have no guard. But I mean connect, I mean if I break through the paralysis, I'll be able to do it. I know I'll live Zap Cannon, and because of them, I don't have to fear. And then we can essentially go for a 2-for-1 via Poltergeist plus Destiny Bond. That's kind of the way you play Banette, right? You're using it to pressure giant damage of Poltergeist, and you're using it to pick up KOs. So, it's only a 1 out of 8 chance to be fully paralyzed. I knew we'd live, as we do. It's only a 1 out of 8 chance. Let's see. Yeah, and this is always going to land because of no guard. So that's awesome. We do break through, which is what I wanted. All right, so we get rid of Raichu immediately, and that immediately opens up Scarf Pelipper in the endgame. And now we have Destiny Bond pressure on deck, right? We might immediately be able to go for 2-for-1. Oh, that's exactly what we're going to be able to do. Even though they're a Dark type, Prankster moves do work if they're self-afflicted. Go for Destiny Bond here. I think last mon's going to be Garchomp or Basculegion. Maybe I should have switched. Maybe I should have switched because I'm worried about Basculegion endgame, but we'll see. Let's find out. All right, we get the Destiny Bond off. They're gonna go for knockoff. So Mega Banette immediately in the yeah, I gotta leave a like for Mega Banette, man. I'll leave a like on Pokeaim MD. I always leave a like on that for this stuff. I was like, yo, this is hype. Who did this? Oh, it was me. Anyway, so Mega Banette takes 2 Pokemon immediately, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. So now we're worried about Basculegion. We are stamina. We should still live Last Respects, and we should be able to KO Basculegion, so we want to get up Rain. If they have Sneasler, we obviously have the Hurricane pressure as well. It is Sneasler. Oh, boy. We can't let them CC for free. Throw off a Hurricane here. We are Scarf. It depends on the Sneasler's EVs. I also don't know my guaranteed. Yeah, they do air fake out. That's fine. We live Dark Claw after, always. What's my EV spread? I'm Timid Max. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. I think I'm guaranteed faster than this at level 50. I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed faster than this level 100 too. Don't be sash. It's not okay. So Banette took out 2 and then Scarf Pelipper finished them off. All right, good start to the video. Very, very, very strong start for Banette. I love Banette, man. I also love Kleavor. Banette in this game. Kleavor actually is amazing in this game. Getting up rocks is really strong. Am I jolly? Adamant, which means Scarf Masquerada is faster. I think we want rocks up, and then I feel like our Chaladon wins. I wish we had Tailwind on this. I want rocks up for Dragonite. I want rocks up for Shell Edge and all that stuff. I could go Greninja mode though. I think Greninja mode is really strong. It's just weak into Gardevoir. Oh, wow, but that's if that's Trick Room. I don't think it is. We're gonna try this mode. I think this might be a misplay. I think using Banette or Pert is better here. I think Pert specifically is better here. But if they're Grass Knot plus Trace plus Scarf on Gardevoir, then they smoke me anyway, or Energy Ball, whatever. Because they'll Trace my thing and they'll be Scarf. They'll be faster. All right, Masquerada lead isn't bad. We're going to always go for Stone Axe. Breaking multi-scale, doing a lot to you. Maybe they switch fearing me to be Scarf as well. I'd be okay with that. The Mawile again is the biggest threat because I don't have Greninja doesn't actually have pressure to hit it. So I'm kind of hoping they left Mawile at home because they saw Archaludon plus Megapert and they decided to bring like Dragonite or something. I'm being so serious. That's my thought process there. Like BSS is a lot of BS. You gotta figure out what Pokemon they're bringing. I still think 66 is the better singles as just a playstyle. This is fun in game. God, the rocks look so cool on Kleavor. My ADHD is going everywhere right now. Can we keep the camera on one moment so I can keep a sentence? Thank you. It's like they heard me. Those rocks look fire, bro. I love it. I got this my own self in Legends. Not Arceus. What's the Legends? The other one. Yeah, well, no, it was Legend Arceus. Yeah, Legend Arceus. I got it in Legend Arceus. I didn't usually shiny hunt, but I got it. Anyway, we live this. If we land Stone Axe, I'm hoping Stone Axe into Faint's KOs. Ooh, I am pretty positive it does. All right, so we get Rocks up and we get rid of Meowscarada, which could have been Scarf. It might have been Sash on this team. But Faint should go first. It's +2 priority, so even if they had Sucker Punch, it would go above that. And we KO that with Lead. Okay, Lead, Kleavor did it, and we got Rocks up. So right now, things are looking okay. It just depends on if it's Mawile or not. If it's Mawile, I probably lost the game. If it's Grimmsnarl, it's okay. It's Gardevoir. They trace my sharpness. Do I have X-Scissor? I do. Am I Adamant or Jolly? Oh, I'm Adamant. This one, if they go for Trick Room, if they're Trick Room, this might still KO. If they're Scarf, so be. Okay, it's Mega. Okay, so they did not bring most likely the Mawile, which I'm very grateful for. Oh, and we're faster? Woo! You might. You were so close to death. They go for Hyper Voice. That's fine, though. Now, the cool thing about this is that I can use Greninja's double Protean here, right? Because we always go Gren here. We can go for Sludge Wave to pick you off, and then we can Mega Evolve and potentially go for a Dark Pulse into, like, Ceruledge or something. So, Sludge Wave will pick him off. We'll have our Protean in base form. Ouch. Ouch. It's fine. We have a Scarf Pelipper with Ice Beam for Dragonite. Worst case scenario. You know, I was just literally using Vacuum Wave Gardevoir on Pokemon Showdown. So on my main channel, I uploaded with Mega Greninja today. That was Yu. Pokemon Champions is actually very fun. I actually generally like it as a tier. So some of you might not like Showdown, but you should check it out if you do. And even if you don't, maybe just because you might like to see Greninja put in some work. Even if it's like a PNG of Greninja, it's still pretty fun. Because I was using Mega Greninja's Sun. So I had no water move. But I had, just like on this, even though I'm using Mega Greninja Rain, there's no water move, but I had cool things like Weather Ball. So I would use my Protean prior to Mega Evolving, just like this, right? And we're going to do it in this video, provided I don't die to whatever Pokemon comes out after. And then I'll Mega Evolve, get my Protean again. So it's kind of like old Protean, which used to always transform me to the move. It was very broken. That's why Greninja got banned back in the day. Ooh, we're going to be able to do it. And even if we can't do it, we have Pelipper in the back, but I think we always live Shadow Sneak, even though we don't currently resist because of the poison typing. And then we're going to be able to Mega Evolve here, and we should be able to knock out Ceruledge with a Dark Pulse. If they're Culver Berry, that doesn't really matter. There's not really much they could do to actually win versus a Scarf Pelipper in the back. So I think both times, luckily we called correctly, right? That they saw Mega Swampert and Archaludon, and they were like, okay, Mawile doesn't have the greatest time here. So they left it at home. They probably bring Mawile into like Trick Room matchups and things like that. But Mega Greninja should be able to pick off Ceruledge, and that's game. Okay, so we're on a little win streak right now. I wonder if this actually pushed me into the next tier as well. I still haven't hit Master Ball. I've just been playing with whatever I record for you. I think this might be Master Ball. I'm just having fun games. That's all I want. I'm uploading BSS and doubles on this channel because it's fun. Nice. Okay, good. I needed the VP. I was very broke. These teams, I don't use any of these Pokemon in doubles. This team costs like 7,000 plus VP. Let's get another one. Okay, what do I do here? Banette 1v1 is okay in the late game. It might just be U mode. I really don't want to deal with Lup. I think this is similar where I go these guys, but this is tough. Immediately loses in Master Ball. I'm actually very Lopunny weak. What are you bringing to Lopunny? If it's Scarf Meow, it's also a problem too. The thing is, their defensive ones, Glamora and Hippo, are really good into me, so I have to bring specific mons into them. So like team player, Pert is really strong into that. I think we have to go this mode. I don't like it necessarily, especially if it's like Sash Glim, but I like Pelipper as a lead because I might be able to get a cheeky KO on something immediately. And that's what I'm hoping for. The only issue with leading off a Pelipper is if they lead off with like Hippo, but I can't lead Pert immediately into like Meowscarada or something. I'm so back if that happens. And not like a, oh my god, I'm so back, like in a good way, but like I'm in the back. I'm losing. My seatbelt's tied and the car's about to crash. Like it's a bad situation. Now I do speed tie Meowscarada. Dude, are they running? F it, man. Dump pump? Oh, that's disgusting. I'm going for it. Okay, they switch immediately. So they're not Sash, which is good. And they go hard loping on a Hydro Pump. This is going to do so much damage. That did so much. Okay, so worst case, what? They Thunder Punch, CC immediately into Pert. Either way, I can go hard Pert. Okay, so I think we brought the right set. We're getting better at bringing the right three. So go team player here. Always go team player. Ice Punch does KO Lop at that range. Them giving me damage on Lop so I don't have to wave crash is amazing. I assume it's a fake out. Yeah. What's their team? They could still have Dragonite or Meow. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go right for Ice Punch. It is very safe. It hits Dragonite for a 2-shot, and they have no switch-ins to this. I don't have that many turns of Rain, but I have Flip Turn to abuse, which is really good. The big thing is we don't want to give Aegislash free turns to, just in case they did bring Aegislash. Like, Earthquake is cool here, but because my Ice Punch does KO Lopunny and also covers the 2 worst-case scenario switch-ins, which would be Meowscarada and Dragonite, I feel like it's a good play. And because I'm always faster than Glimmora, and I can Earthquake it, and the only amount affected by Toxic Spike is currently in, I don't have to fear that as much. I'm enjoying using these triple Megas. I like the flexibility. You better be EV to be faster than Lopunny, though. I'd be really sad if you're not. I know you're double speed, but like if you're that bulky and I'm slower, this is like, what am I supposed to do in this matchup? All right, cool. So we get rid of what I thought would be the giant threat. So we don't have to fear Mega anymore, which is nice. That's awesome. So what do they have? Meowscarada. It's Glimmora. I am going to immediately Flip Turn. It is Sash. But it's Sash, but they don't have a move to deal with. Alright, the only way to lose this game is depending on like their last mon. How fast am I? I'm not fast enough. They wouldn't go for Power Gem here. If they did, great play, but... yeah, Energy Ball. That's what I thought. So we live that pretty comfortably. And we always U-turn out. KOU. Rain is gone, but my Pert is so healthy, I can bring it out and go for like strong Earthquakes and stuff. And I always have Dark Pulse in the back of its Aegislash. And there's no weakness policy currently in the game, so... like, yeah, I'm gonna get double poison here, but that's okay. Alright, so we go big team player. We can reset the Rain if we really need to, depending on the mon. If it's Meowscarada, I'm okay, though. Like, if it's Meow, I think we're already good. It might be Meow based on the fact they didn't switch in. Is it Dragonite? It is Meow. Okay, so my best bet is just a sack Pelipper here. Reset the Rain, figure out if the Meowscarada is Scarf or not, and if it's Scarf, then our Chaladon should win the game by simply clicking Electro Shot. So we brought the right 3 in this one too. They go for low sweep, trying to hit Arch just in case, which is fair. But I can hit him with a nice and powerful Wave Crash. And we know the Sash was on Glim, so the Sash won't be on this. This is probably Scarf. Yeah. But we have the strongest Wave Crash because they've already changed their typing from Grass to Fighting. I like the way they play. They're just like clicking the right moves. It's not like, it doesn't win them the game, but they're going for the game, like the move they have to go for. Let's see if they were Scarf. Let's see. Yep, they were. Okay, cool. So I think we brought the right 3. Them giving me Lopunny, or Lopunny, whatever, immediately was really, really bad for them because they needed that mon to actually pressure my Arch, even though they had Earth Power and stuff. I think the biggest thing was them switching turn 1, and I'm very grateful they did. That means they didn't have a Rock move. If they had a Rock move, it could have been a slightly different thing because I might not have been able to get any damage off of Lopunny. But then again, Wave Crash would have just always killed, so nice. All right, we're on another win streak. Let's go. Hopefully I can use the power of Banette in this next one. Let's try and use Banette again. I know some of you guys want these videos to be a little bit longer, but I'm just having the fun with the... I feel like 3v3 is just fun in like little bursts. Okay, I can get it. This is Gen 1. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Stealth Rock into Gen 1 is really strong. I'm gonna have a fun mix-up here. I'm gonna do a fun mix-up. I'm gonna get Rocks up, and then I'm gonna try to use Banette here. Even though I think Greninja dominates their team with just Grass Move and Ice Beam and whatever. And then we're gonna go Scarf Pelipper. Yeah. So basically, here's my thought process. Get up Rocks, which crushes most of their team. Banette goes the 1-for-1 trade versus the scariest Pokemon. Shell Smash Mega Blastoise or anything like that. Or Vaporeon. There's like no, just the 2 water types. And then Scarf Pelipper lets me Ice Beam KO Dragonite with Rocks up from Kleavor. So that's my thought process here. We'll see how that goes. I want to use Banette again. Even though Greninja with Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, and Grass Knot is super strong into this team. Especially because I can use Protean and regular and then Protean again while Mega Evolving, right? But we don't want to do that. Also, we can't put Greninja in the thumbnail because I just put it. We already tried a thumbnail where I upload the video on the main and that. It doesn't work, you know? There's science behind it. Though, for anybody uploading to YouTube and stuff, don't be afraid to change your thumbnails. Don't be afraid to change your titles. Every single video you're watching right now has 3 titles and 3 thumbnails. That's why I'd be like, yo, I saw before you changed the title. No, I changed the title before this video was a video. Oh shoot, I'm rated now. Nice. Okay. So if it's Flare Blitz, Kleavor probably kills at -1. This is a good Mon to KO anyway for Banette because this is the Intimidate Mon. Want to get that Stone Axe off. Do as much as we can. I think the biggest problem would be Vaporeon being a Baton Pass variant, but we can Encore it. Poltergeist spam, and then Encore Destiny Bond. So I assume it's Vaporeon coming out. Oh, it's Venusaur. Oh, awesome. Water Resist. Well, I mean, there's multiple on their team. Yo, that did so much. What? It's -1, man. All right, we'll go for X-Scissor here. We're just going to do as much damage as possible. And again, Banette in the late game can just annoy the hell out of them and cause them to just go down. So this next one is not going to KO, even though X-Scissor is way stronger than Stone Axe. Like 15 points or something, maybe a little bit. It's only 65. Plus it's sharpness boosted. Stab. X-Scissor is way stronger. But they do get a significant amount of bulk by doing this. They go for Energy Ball, which is fine. We're faster. We can go for a nice and safe X-Scissor. And depending on their last, if it's like Gengar or something, they'll have no water resist. Okay. So we KO that. Arcanine can come out after and revenge me. And then it comes down to... Yeah. Arcanine comes out after and revenges me, which is fine. They should... Choose me might not even KO me from 29. I'm a rock type. And there's a chance I'm faster. Like, legitimately, I might get even more damage off. Also, if they go for E-Speed, we could lock them in E-Speed with Banette. And we can just make some power plays. Because then we have Destiny Bond. We go for Thunder Fang. Are you Scarf, dude? Okay, cool. Okay, really depends on the last Pokemon. Because like going Pelipper first is like bad positioning wise. I need to land Hydro Pump. I just realized this. I realized we're not Weather Ball. Okay, we do land, which is perfect. So Arcanine does go down. Beautiful. Sashes are all broken. We've seen the Mega as well. So we're in a good spot. And we always have Ice. This guy has Ice Beam, right? I'm not being crazy. It has Ice Beam, right? Am I making up moves? It is Dragonite. Perfect. So we always have Ice Beam in the back. And then we can stun lock them with Banette. Worst case scenario. We go hard Banette. If they Dragon Dance, we Mega Evolve. We go for that Prankster Encore. Mess them the hell up. And then we have just guaranteed Poltergeist off. Citrus Berry, so it might be Dragon Dance. Yep. Now, the good thing is, the thing that we notice about them being Citrus Berry is I can only Poltergeist until Citrus Berry is activated. Poltergeist might just cook them anyway. But yeah, we go for the Prankster Encore, lock them into that, and then Banette ends up stun locking them, and then we can Poltergeist into Gunk Shot. Because Poltergeist might do like 70, but they have the items, so I won't be able to hit them with the next one because their item's already burnt. But then we can stun lock them with the Gunk Shot plus Encore combo. So So they're forced to go for that. Ooh, Foul Play would be fun too, but this is not usually a mon you want to combo that with. It's better than Sableye. We'll go for our strongest move here while we can. We can still miss, obviously, but there's no fear because that has so much PP that we can lock them into that forever. In that worst case, we always have Destiny Bond too. I can go for that if I want to. So I won't be able to go for Poltergeist again. Yep, I knew it'd do like an insane amount, but I knew it'd just be just shy. That's a Dragonite. I knew it'd just be just shy of a KO. And now we can go for a Gunk Shot. We can't click Poltergeist again. We don't have to worry about E-Speed because we're a Ghost type. And that's how Banette stun locks a Pokemon, man. That's just, I love this mon so much. It's such a fire trade. And I'm glad that even though this isn't a mode that they actually put in it. Hey, we landed Gunk Shot too. Even though this isn't a mode that's in the dock, like I like being able to adjust like that. The person did say that there's no set mode, that the team is very flexible. So, awesome. We won our first game in Master Ball as well. And Banette put in some work. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Feel free to sub to the channel. I am on my way to, I guess, 31,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. And also, if you guys want to pick up my Pokeaim Alestro card, the link to that is down below. We also have the link to the article about this team as well down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Very, very fun team. Peace.